There are thousands of DOS games. Most of them are terrible. I play one selected at random with a 20-minute time limit and record it live. This is the result. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another random DOS game show. And Perfect 10 Productions presents a Sutherland Barnett production of Discworld. Press any key to start. Look, it's the great Atuin. I think that's how you pronounce it. He's a giant turtle floating through space. There are 4 elephants on his back. And within those 4 elephants...
a second-hand set of dimensions.
Oh, apparently it's going to explain to us. Let's just skip on, shall we? So, we are Rincewind the Wizard. And we're fast asleep in the unseen university. And that's it. That's the entire game. Oh, apparently not. Hey, Rincewind. You've got a knock on the door there, buddy. Rincewind, wake up.
The Arch-Chancellor wants to see you.
Oh, apparently there is voice acting. I thought there might be. Okay. We are awake. And some magic is happening. Sweet. So, it is a point-and-click adventure game set in Terry Pratchett's Discworld. And Terry Pratchett was involved in most of the computer games that came out about him. So, let's play as Rincewind.
Unseen University. Dramaturgy 101. Failed. Well, it's
Okay.
not little trinkets and paperwork that really count in life.
Precisely.
I've got...
What have you got?
Well, I've got a really pointy hat. That's a start.
Yes, it is. So, before we go any further, I'm going to hit F5. That's your save and load system, just in case you're wondering. I believe there's a way to change the sound and volume and stuff, but we'll carry on because we got subtitles. It's just worth noting, as soon as Rincewind opened his mouth there, I was like, I know who this is.
Yes. A mysterious shape. A sinister shape. The shape
dear.
fraught with shapeness.
Well said, Rincewind.
It must be a plot element. Otherwise there'd be a better label.
Yes. Well, I already know what that is. That's a dragon. And that is a big dragon in the background there.
I am not a cartoon. I'm just dimensionally impaired. Of course it's me. Who are you expecting? Death?
Okay, for reference, I'm a massive Discworld and Pratchett fan, so believe it or not, I've never played this.
I really must do some heavy research into this bed.
That's a very good idea,
8 or 9
Rincewind.
solid hours should be sufficient.
Yep, go back to bed. Go on.
I really
Can't do it. What about the wardrobe?
This sodding thing hasn't got a doorknob.
Oh. So, we can't open it. Our luggage is asleep.
Storing chest, that's novel. Well, I'll soon fix that.
Yeah. How? Huh. I guess we'll go out the door.
Aha! Portalis exitus. Or the common doorway. See? I'm not a wizard for nothing, you know.
Right. I'll tell you about the voice actor now. That has to be Eric Idle. If it's not Eric Idle, it is somebody doing a brilliant impersonation of Eric Idle. For those who don't know, Eric Idle was a member of Monty Python. So having a member of Monty Python voice Rincewind in a point-and-click adventure game. Oh wow, look at this. It's all sloped wrong. Okay.
Let's see. I think that one's my room.
I'm just looking for stuff to interact with. I'm not even playing the game. I mean, this is part of what you're doing, you know, but just right off the bat, the writing is so strong. And that's to be expected. Right? We're heading down the stairs. There's a statue.
Yes, well, art criticism was never a strong point of the University Trust.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. So, we made it down the stairs. There's another statue. I guess we can't interact with that one. Let's see. That's the dining room.
There's teeth marks all over this one. Must be the dining room.
Some hungry wizards. Let's say most of the unseen university senior faculty spend more time in the dining room and sleeping than they do practicing magic, you know.
Oh. Well, this one's not a statue. I think this one used to be a frog out in the garden. Ah, well, he never should have asked to be turned into a handsome plinth.
You tell him, Rincewind. There's the library. Oh, we'll go into the library. Yes! There's a librarian.
Ah. Let's not press this curiosity thing too far then, shall we?
That's good advice.
Sex Magic. The book of the 32 unspeakable acts, with a compendium containing several speakable ones. And 6 more that everyone involved would rather forget about.
Oh my
God. It's on
god.
ice.
So the book is so hot that let's look at the librarian's desk.
Must come in handy, stacked with all the latest monkey accessories.
Oh no!
Did you get the number of that donkey cop?
So don't make fun of the librarian.
Actually, on close examination, this would seem to be some sort of subtropical arboreal ape.
A magical accident in the library turned the librarian into an orangutan.
Hey, is that the guy from the first Discworld book? I forget
He has since resisted
his
all
name
efforts
now.
to turn him back, much preferring the handy long arms, the prehensile toes, and the right to scratch himself in public.
Or is this just an Attenborough send-up? It might be, you know. Okay. Let's I know this won't work, but let's try talking to the librarian. No?
This seems like a good cue to cease this whole silly conversation.
I guess that didn't work. Huh. Librarian? No. He doesn't want to talk to us. So, let's go elsewhere. There's a handy little sign there. Right. Rincewind moves at a fair clip as well. Oh, closet. Let's go to the closet. Also, I do apologize. The music is slightly louder than the voice.
Looks like a witch transportation device. One of the older models, I presume.
Let's take the broom. Aha! So if we click on Rincewind, that opens his inventory when you have an item, so he can store it.
That doesn't work. Yes, now, don't rush me.
Oh?
Ow!
Yeah, maybe
Yes,
you shouldn't...
thought so. They're shelves.
He shouldn't wander into the shelves. Oh. Okay, so we've got a broom. And it might be a witch's broom, so that's a start. I'm not entirely sure how to use the rest of the... Oh! Hey, it's the lecturer in recent runs! Yay! Let's talk to him. All right. So if you double click on the character, you don't just wander up.
Good day, sirs.
Let's talk.
Is it? Huh, so you say. What with the bottom falling out of the tapioca market.
He's
Oh,
off
dear.
again. Pass the dried frog pills.
Laugh away, you old boy Valve. It's all this dragon business. That's what's doing it. Snatching tapioca out of the mouths of the deserving elderly.
Dragons. Dragons in the town. A likely story.
Swamp dragons, he means? No, a real dragon. Not one of those little marsh tiddlers.
Poppycock, there's no such thing.
You tell him.
Dragons only exist if you believe in them. I don't believe in them, they don't believe in me. So we're both happy.
Also, I think that's Tony Robinson. I think that's Tony Robinson. I'm just geeking out so much. Does that mean I can tell him a joke?
Another busy day in the faculty, gentlemen?
We are cogitating.
I hope I heard that right, said in a knowing tone of voice, nudge, nudge.
Cogitating, my lad, is that process by which the wise make space inside their minds for more ideas.
You make more space for ideas by sitting on your backside sipping a cup of milky tea.
Yep.
Hit him. Hit him.
No. Don't
My
hit
boy,
me.
ideas are normally sold by volume, not by weight. It's best to let them settle so you can find more room in the top.
Sound advice.
We have wisdom and you do not.
Oh.
For instance, this is the action of a clever man.
What are you writing over there? Oh, thank you. What's it say?
What's so clever about writing down the word monkey?
Uh-oh. Shouldn't have said monkey, Rincewind. Oh, he's an ape, Rincewind. He's not a
Wisdom,
monkey.
my lad, is never cheap.
Well, I didn't know you were selling it by the pound.
He even got a fill for that. Okay. Question mark.
Excuse me, where might I go to find the patrician?
Well,
Don't be an idiot, boy. Just look for the palace.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Is he approachable? Can you actually speak to him?
oh yes, but he's a mean man with a word. Be careful if he uses sarcasm on you, and for heaven's sake, run for it if he resorts to irony.
What does a cloud do?
Does his place always have to be this way?
What way?
Well, this way. It's chaos. It's undisciplined. It's as if I'm thrashing about in a sea of questions, like I'm screaming out against soul-destroying winds.
Isn't that a mixed metaphor?
Shush you.
I mean, there are times when I dream about just shaking this place by the neck until it starts talking sense.
I have one like that too.
What, really?
Oh yes. In one magic moment I stride like an intellectual giant across the rooftops of the world, slicing through the Gordian what's-his-name of fuzzy thinking for all time. And then I have this other terrific dream, that I'm being smothered in fruity yogurt and sucked up inside a whale.
Wow.
Thankfully, that's not my problem. So far, anyway. We can but hope.
It's worth pointing out, Rincewind is a fatalist because of the life that he's led. He has lived a cursed life where he has had to run from pretty much one terrible situation to the next. So these appear to be tone. You can have a sort of neutral, sort of questioning conversation. You can crack wise. You can ask questions about stuff. Or you can just be chaotic and, you know, be like, what the hell's going on? Kind of, let's ask about the librarian. Okay, ready?
Why is the librarian a monkey?
Oh no. Why did you call him a monkey, Rincewind? Oh no.
Did you get the number of that donkey cot?
That won't get old.
He's not one of them, he's an orangutan.
But it's the same thing. Did you get the number of that donkey cot?
Oh,
The actual orangutan is one of the great apes. An arboreal denizen of the subtropical rainforest. If you ever want to go far in life, you must learn the value of proper nomenclature.
Nomenclature?
yeah.
But what's the difference between calling him an orangutan or a
Oh
monkey?
no, he's done it again. Rincewind, you bring this upon yourself, man.
In general terms, the difference is whether you keep your teeth in your head or in your hat.
But how did it happen? I mean, should we really let arboreal subtropical fauna be the guardians of a major national library?
Oh. Well, he was human once, of course.
What? Really?
All part of a magical accident. Very tragic, you see, but there it is.
Very embarrassing, seeing him scratch himself in the reference section.
Doesn't he want to be turned back into a human?
Nope.
Ha! Says he likes the long arms, the prehensile toes, and the right to scratch himself in the reference section.
I say he just likes running around loose, not wearing trousers. I mean, I would.
So if you notice a slight skip in animation there, it's because I got a phone call in the middle of my recording. Oh well.
Right, you are then.
Let's have a look at this carcass. Oh, just randomly wander over there. So we got the lecture in recent runes, we've got a carcass.
A swamp dragon, if my eyes don't deceive me. I thought these things were filled with explosive gas.
Oh dear.
Oh, right.
And then we've got the Dean.
Yet another bearded old wizard.
And the Bursar. But the Bursar, was it the Bursar suggesting dried frog pills to the lecturer in recent runes? Because it's the Bursar who needs them. So,
Yet another.
if we talk to the Dean...
Oh, excuse me, I think there's someone calling me.
Alright, you can exit out of that.
So look, as an aged wizard, I mean, you know, as someone who's climbed to the very depths, is there any advice you feel you might like to pass on? I mean, a few words of guidance, perhaps to one who hopes to follow in your pointy footsteps?
Ah, yes. Well, young fellow wallpaper. Well, I'd say that of all lessons in life, always learn to expect the unexpected.
That has to be Tony Robinson. I just wanted to
if I
check.
expect it, then it isn't unexpected.
Eh?
Well, by definition, it can't be unexpected if it actually is expected.
Quite right, my boy. Well spotted. In which case, my advice to you is to always expect the expected. Is that clear?
I expect so.
Okay, let's leave that and let's head back to the luggage, because I think we have to interact with the luggage, and we've got a broom. Surely that'll be enough. I like how Rincewind's room is like right at the top with a rickety staircase. Like nobody wants to go there. Okay.
If only I had an... Who do you think your poke turned... Gosh, it would...
So if we double click on Rincewind, we can use the broom on the luggage, right? You have to double click in order to make things happen. There we go. He's awake! Yay! Hello, luggage. Do you want to just follow us around now?
Must you always do that? Must you all?
So, the luggage acts as an inventory. Oh, he's got a banana! Well, I know where we're going now. To the library! To the book depository! I like the movement speed of Rincewind. Like, so many characters take 600 years in adventure games to move around. Rincewind is pretty snappy, which feeds into his character, because Rincewind is like Olympic level sprinter, you know, because he's so used to running away from things. Right, we double click on the luggage, and we give the banana... Oh, he's wandered over to us, that's nice. To the librarian. Has to be the answer. There you go. Right, are you friends with us now? Yeah? Oh, sweet.
Hello? Ooh,
Well, that was informative.
you're not in charge here, are you? Oh, I see. Well, that explains the filing system. Look, I don't know if you're quite the person that I want to see. Ooh. Yeah, well, it's hard to explain, really.
Well said.
Yeah. Oh, eek.
Fantastic.
Well,
Yes.
this is wonderful. I never knew I could speak monkey.
Oh no. Okay, maybe you
Did you get the
can't.
number of that donkey?
Ah, the donkey cart. Okay,
This seems like a good cue.
yeah, cease the conversation. Let's actually go out into the world of Discworld, just briefly. I know I'm bound to have played this for more than 20 minutes. I do apologize, but I am just completely enraptured with this. This is... Yes! We're out of the university! Here's the apprentice.
Grief! I thought the apprentices were all kept tied to stakes.
Okay, let's head on, shall we? There's the door. Let's go. Come on, Rincewind. Okay, so we can't leave the university at this point.
That doesn't work. Actually, it's been a while since I had a bath.
So I'm gonna leave this here, but only because I've been distracted. I could play this just all the way through in one sitting, I believe. What is it? Discworld is a glorious VGA point-and-click adventure game from the heyday of point-and-click adventure games, set in Terry Pratchett's Discworld, starring a cavalcade of brilliant British voice actors from various comedy series. So far, it has been absolutely wonderful to play. The inventory system is a little bit cumbersome, the soundtrack is good. As I've previously mentioned, the writing is to die for. Every other line has made me chuckle. It's really in the spirit of the books. It's captured that really well. And the mentions of a dragon make me think it's set around the same time as Guards, if not, just copying that story verbatim. And since Guards is one of Terry Pratchett's best works, that's excellent. I heartily recommend this to any fan of comedic point-and-click adventure games. It's glorious, it's a masterpiece from what little I've seen, just based on the script alone. I just want to sit back and applaud it. I don't know why I've never played this before. It was a real mistake not to finally get round to playing this. I just never had the opportunity, I guess. But yeah, superb, wonderful, a tour de force, 10 out of 10. Gonna be in the top 25 for sure on my next top 25. Wonderful. And if you like me gushing over DOS games, it does happen every so often. Feel free to check out the hundreds of other videos on my channel, some comedic, some not. And if you like what you see there, you can always hit the old subscribe button. But for me, well, I'm gonna venture deeper into the unseen university with good old Rincewind here. Until next time.